It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the Worst Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Get to it, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. June 9th. It's here. What's today? Tuesday? I don't know. I tried to do the normal intro and it did what it did yesterday. It started shutting off. I don't know. There's some update or my computer or some shit they mentioned, and I don't know. So we'll see what happens, y'all. I don't know. There's something I got to do with this laptop and change some shit. I don't know. So if I try and play a clip, we'll see. It'll probably do what it did yesterday. Trying to figure out what it is.
Keep the energy up.
What it is that we're trying to do.
It's not like you just woke up. Come on now, Puerto Rican. Let's go.
I still got this cold, so this is what it's gonna be. So I don't know. Let me just see something.
Good morning, Asha.
Let me see.
Good morning, Miss Parker.
Something.
Good morning, LeChon.
Let's see if something.
Who did I see? Where's Ash Bash at? Where's Ashley Newman at? Thanks, Asha. Back home for now, baby. Got graduation.
That's weird.
Graduation season is here, Mike. People getting ready for graduations. This the time of the year where we celebrate our kids. All that time.
You are so radio mode. You are always so radio. Nobody give a fuck about graduation on YouTube.
They do. People, you see, she said, "I'm getting ready for the graduation today."
God bless.
People coming over to the house. They gotta make sure the bathroom's clean. You know, certain things you gotta do when you have the kids' outfit. Gotta make sure it's picked up. The suit, the car is ready to go. Huh. You know how we do. We probably got the props set up. You know, you gotta get the fake money. Because we out here, we getting it. We getting it. Good morning, KT. Shelly, good morning, Shelly. Mike a party pooper. When your daughters was graduating, you was hyped too. Yo, they graduating. They're about to start the next chapter of their life. And then some say, I'm gonna take a year off, aka I ain't never going back to school. But yeah, people do their thing, Mike. Graduation season. Miss Clark. Hey, Miss Clark.
What up, Miss Clark?
Afro Queen, what up? Afro Queen, DMV, KT is up.
Let me just test to see if I'm gonna be able to play any clips. If I'm not, then we can just go and freestyle. And let me just see. Let me just see what. Let me just see if it's just gonna be able to do it.
That means Mike is about to drop, y'all. Here we go. Just like clockwork. Just like clockwork. Congratulations. Celebrate y'all graduates today. Let's see who else we got up in here graduating. It's a big time of the year. What up, lunatic? Yeah, what up? You know, Mike's still trying. Definition of insanity is Michael Sean. He keeps trying the same thing, expecting a different result. And he never gets a different result, but he keeps trying it. But I digress. Greetings. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Get a new damn laptop. Well, then he gonna ask for another donation. It'll be another Takeover Legends fund. How I need to do that. Matter of fact, yeah. We can start a J Black fund for some headphones or something. Thank y'all so much. Yes, LaShawn, enjoy. Shelly said enjoy. Morning. The title, I'm trying to stream, but it doesn't work. You know what? I could put that in there. It says Asians on attack, trigger warning. Ooh, that must mean he got a good clip about the Asian people being pissed. Pissing us off rather. So that we'll see if he could play that clip. Hey, he's back.
No, they're not gonna. Something is not.
Email me the Asian clip you got. I can download it.
Yeah, but that's not the way we're gonna do it, because if we don't solve this problem, this is not like there's a.
I need KT, our administration supervisor, our admin, to help us figure this out.
I don't know if there's like we got I put Asians attack trigger because there's a lot of videos that they're and I think we're falling for the propaganda because they want us to go to war with each other. Lunatic, and I got a bunch of clips, but I don't understand why one day it just everything just stops.
Make sure your bathroom clean. When you got keep people coming over for graduations, that's what we do. We make sure our bathrooms is clean. The medicine cabinets ain't got none of that other ointments and gels in there. Because people snoop in your cabinet. They act like they don't. But if somebody go in your bathroom, they're going to take a peek. They're going to see if underneath your sink is good. They're going to check something out. But yes, make sure your bathroom's clean. Y'all need to step up your game. Stop blaming it on StreamYard. Ooh, Lunatic coming at Mike's neck.
Lunatic, how about you go make friends with your family?
What? No. See, we told you, Lunatic. We hit lovey-dovey, and then at a certain point, we take little fun shots. All in the name of love.
Why'd you go do that?
He said, go with your family. He done shared a sentimental moment. We all he thought
he's coming at us. I'm trying to fix stuff. You want to come at us? Welcome to Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends.
Anybody can catch it.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
You step your StreamYard game up. We don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah. I'm about to get clicked off again. Hold on. I'm about to get clicked off.
Mike, you need a tight hug. Yeah, he need to go hug a tree, KT. He need to hug a tree because he going to be frustrated. I feel like all day a Lunatic ain't making it no easier. Ashley having the baby love bonding right now. Okay, I was wondering what that's Ash Bash, but Ashley Newman, other one. The definition of insanity. That's Mike. That's the definition of insanity. He gonna keep trying though. He gonna keep trying.
Because we gotta figure this out. The show ain't gonna be what the show what the show is.
Doc is interested. Doc said, "What's up with this title?" He ready to see the clip.
Exactly. All I can do, and I can't even. I don't have the clip. It's in here.
Email it to me.
That's not the way we're gonna do this show.
At least the one clip. At least the one.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Good morning, Rashida.
Like why would all of a sudden, is it that I have too much stuff and I have to delete more stuff? Is that where this thing is?
It's all about storage. They be wanting you to pay extra money for storage, but you probably have a lot of downloads, Mike. Honestly, think about all the clips you ever played. You probably need to delete all them old clips from months ago. You just got to go in and delete all of them because you don't need all of them. You played them already, and then restart the computer. But not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Cause don't leave me by myself. You know how I get. Matter of fact, let me get the link out just in case. Copy link. If anyone who want to pop on, here's the link. If we need to stall, I just sent the link out on YouTube.
But it's not even saying it's storage. It's just when it happens, it goes to it tells me some things to do. I don't know.
Asha was ready to take a donation for your birthday to get your new laptop. That was next on the list after your awards and everything.
Thank you, Asha.
Look at that. See, they enjoy you entertaining them so much. They willing to invest in you to get a laptop so you can be here for the community. Damn, that's dope if you think about it. No one ever has said, Jay Black, I'm gonna make sure you there. Jay. Nobody cares. Nobody loves me. See, but Mike, they do good, Mike.
I don't think they like you like that.
Me. No, they don't. You're the funny guy.
Nobody loves me. Nobody.
And like, damn, it's Jay there. We don't care.
Oh, so I have to cut that off. See, a whole bunch of.
Nobody loves me. Nobody.
Damn.
He emailed me Asian. Well, we can't play any clips.
You should have emailed it to me, Luna. So where's my email? I put my email up here. Make myself vulnerable.
I don't even know what
email it to me. Anything y'all want to get on the show, you know who to email right there. Email that email. I am J Black and my birthday 8/26. Email that, and I'll make sure we get the clips on, because that's what we do around here. All right.
That's whack. I don't like when everything tries to. Yeah, I emailed you the J Black email. J Black 856.
You did. Gap years
that's
is
weird.
set up. I don't even know what the gap years is set up means. I missed that.
That's the year you take off.
Oh, the gap year, the fake. People don't go back. They say, I'm gonna take a year off. Ain't nobody going back.
Dude, thousands and thousands of people go back. Sometimes you take a break because you can't afford it. I know tons of people who went back. My sister went back after taking years off and went back. Good morning, blessings. Good morning, everybody. We at war with each other, the job market, and we losing. That was the whole setup. I was gonna basically tell you they want this war between Black and Asians to happen. So. The game happened last night. Obviously, Trump got booed. They tried to play it off. Then I had videos of Trump asleep in the suite.
No, he didn't fall asleep in the game.
He was asleep. He was asleep there.
Let me see if I can find it. At least it's still shot.
The Knicks lost. No, it wasn't a still shot. He was sleeping. Then the riots jumped off after the game, and New York City, the cops was out there trying to. I don't know what gets into people. Like, honestly, I don't even know what New York's going to look like if the Knicks were to win this championship. I don't understand the human psyche. I don't understand what they're putting in the water. I don't understand what they're putting in the fucking.
Not yet, Miss Clark.
I guess I gotta empty it out, but I don't understand, because I did empty it out, but I don't understand why it would normally show me that I was short of storage.
So you nervous if the New York Knicks win, what that will represent for
No,
the city
I almost
and how
don't.
they react?
That city's gonna burn down. Like, I don't understand what it is with human beings. I don't fucking get what it is that makes you, and this is the thing, whenever you're addicted to something, and whatever it is, the escape that you use, when people get too fucking attached to it and it overtakes their lives, I'm telling you, this city is not going to be a good place to be if the New York Knicks win the championship. It's just not. They lost game 3. They're up 2-1. They're literally, if I show you the videos of them wilding, and it's black and white people, and you got.
Oh, they're pissed? Like wilding?
No, they wild out last night.
Mad because they lost.
I don't know if it's because they lost.
It was a close game.
I don't know if it's because game. But my thing is, this is what I'm saying. It's gotten so crazy, dog. It's game 3. It's 2-1. Every other city would be happy.
Yes.
But now people are in this space where this is the excuse. There's something mentally wrong with fucking human beings, y'all.
He said it ain't your computer, Mike. It's you. He said,
having 8 years of experience in technology is not the cars.
It's not the cars.
Hey, lunatic. The best way I can say it is fuck you. I don't know how else to say it.
Then he go Randy Rick. You know, he like, wait a minute. I usually instigate. I'm usually the one messing with Mike. Here we go. He said, did you clear
I did. I cleared it. And then I did all the common sense. Everything is clear.
Did you make sure it was plugged in? Nigga,
did you plug it in?
Don't you hate when people do that?
Did you plug it in?
Did you clear the cache? You know that's one of the first things people do. But all right.
We went for one day. It just one day, all of a sudden, you can't play clips. Now, before I couldn't transfer the clips from my email to the actual StreamYard. So I'm thinking perhaps we need. Oh, so if y'all want to get triggered, play this shit.
Wait, you fucking black fucking people with your black fatigue, okay?
It's giving me issues too. Yeah, it gotta be StreamYard.
And what your people call niggerism. Yeah, not my words. Those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality. The poor.
Yeah, I can see how you get frustrated with this.
There's something going on
Yeah.
And I think it's two different issues. I think there's an issue with StreamYard, and there's an issue with this. I think maybe there's an issue with StreamYard, and maybe this is what they do to make you upgrade. I promise you, if I upgrade that shit today, it won't happen. I promise you, if I tell you, Jay, upgrade the shit today,
everything go away.
That shit'll go away.
Mo was in the building.
Mo's in the building. Hold on, let me
You ain't giving my point neither.
Oh, I forgot all about the point.
I
You were
know,
up.
I know.
Where's your point? Wait a second. It was tied, so you're up 18-17.
All right, get my damn point. Come on, let Whitney Houston in. Come on.
What
Hello,
up?
I know.
Where's Whitney? Where's Whitney? Let Whitney in.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo.
Bring her up. Bad, my bad. Go ahead. Hey.
Good morning, Mo. What do you mean? Why you giving me the finger? That's why you muted.
The greatest.
Does she look like Whitney Houston? The hair? Does it look like?
I like it, but I think it's pretty. I like it.
How will I know?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna unfollow your sister. I think I followed your sister on TikTok. I think I'm gonna unfollow it.
Why?
Because every time it pops up, I forget. I'm like, "Who is this?" Then I go,
you looking at her body,
and then I go like that. I go like, "Oh," I'm like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
She's almost 40. She's in her 30s.
I didn't even realize that she's in her 30s. I totally forgot. For some reason, I think that child is still in her. I just called her child. That's what's fucking crazy. I just called her child. I'm like, who the fuck is that? What the fuck? And then I realized there's no way for me to have an excuse. Y'all faces are so alike. It's crazy.
I know. Everybody says that it's weird. It's weird for my friends too, because they'll come across a picture. They'll be like, "Oh, I saw you went," and I'm like, "That's not me. That's Jasmine."
It's like y'all twins with years of separation. Like some I don't know what your dad has some type of superpower. He just drew up his daughters. How was your night last night?
I didn't get much sleep. My allergies are on 10. And then the boy wakes up and his allergies are on 10. And if you know anything about an autism household, then you know that it was a struggle this morning.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Jay, how was your night last night? I didn't get to that. Because we're having all these fucking maybe they're trying to stop us.
Oh, I went to the dentist. I'm in phase 2 of my implant. So now I got this metal rod sticking out my gums. Pause.
You didn't get the final. You got a bone graft, and then you got the rods.
Yeah, so they put the bottom one in. They had to heal. Now they got the stud inside of the thing sticking out, and then next is just going to be the final cap implant or whatever going to go over.
You got
that.
a stud in your mouth. You know the bitches don't like guys, right? You know the bitches don't like guys.
I got this metal stud sticking out my gums right now. Yeah, to my gums.
Got a stud in his mouth. That's a player for real. When you get a stud.
All race of people hate.
Them studs all be acting like they don't like dick. Then okay. All right. All races of people hate Brown. He was
Let me try to find Trump at the game. Let me try to find
Trump was asleep. Well, did you get the email I sent you? Oh, you couldn't play it. You can play. Try to play the Asian lady.
Trump sleep.
So the Asian lady, I did see that, Mike, and I must say that I was super triggered.
But they want us to be. They'll allow that war to happen.
Yeah, to the point I turned it off and I just looked. I said, just like they think that we look alike, our people find us no matter what. Somebody's gonna find her.
No, this is what I don't get. This is what I don't get. She does know that they're going to track her down. And the reason why I don't want her to track her down is because they want this war to happen. I'm not saying there's not feelings that we should have about this, but this is some of the stuff she said.
Unpopular fucking opinion, and I'm gonna call you out since you motherfuckers don't seem to fucking understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you fucking black fucking people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call niggerism. Yeah, not my words, those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you fucking reparation. Yeah, you motherfuckers. I'm the one talking to you motherfuckers. Every single one of you failing in life. And then you want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus case and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you motherfuckers raised your fucking kids right. That fucking little boy witnessed some of his business trying to steal fucking water, okay? Now, I might not agree with Mr. Chow chasing the fucking boy and shooting him fucking in Timbuktu, okay, wherever the fuck he was. But here's the crazy part. If you had disciplined your fucking boy right, he wouldn't be in someone's store trying to steal fucking a 50-cent bottle of fucking water in the first place, okay? Not only that, you go and attack the fucking attorney defending his clients. And then here's the truth of the matter. Your people, there are 7 black jurors who found your kid responsible, making Mr. Chow, okay, not guilty.
Now I had to stop it there because I had to stop. No, I'm going to play the rest of it. I want to research. Was it 7 black jurors who actually found him not guilty?
I stopped it.
But I need to know if there were 7 black jurors that found him not guilty, because then that would give some credence to Jay Black saying they overcharged.
I know they overcharged.
So
you're not a lawyer. Don't start.
I know.
Culture, your mentality. You failed your kid. Your society failed your kid. Your mentality failed your kid. That niggerism fucking attitude failed your fucking kid. Now, if you can't reflect on that, and if you can't understand and take accountability for your fucking failure, this will continue. More black kids are gonna die. Your community is still gonna struggle, and your people will fucking continue to be in poverty. No one's gonna give you a fucking handout. Stop asking for a fucking handout. Stop thinking you're gonna fucking make bank off your fucking kid's death, okay? What you need to fucking do is self-reflect on your people, your culture, your fucking community, and stop blaming everybody else. Let me tell you, boycotting the fucking Asian community, they're probably thanking God that you're fucking black ass.
She was
side.
Dr. Umar actually posted it. He's a rage baiter too, because he posted it to promote.
The content is there, so he's not rage baiting. He's just showing you.
He knows what he's doing, because if he wanted to really, he would have one of them stitch joints where he would explain and had a viewpoint. He's just trying to get people pissed the fuck off.
You people, who is you people?
That you people burned me. It burnt me to no avail. And I'm not a proponent of anyone getting hurt. But they're going to find her. I'm telling you, she's going to be
they always get found.
But my thing is the bigger picture of, they would love a war between blacks and Asians. They would love to see that. And
I think
what do you mean you always go so far? That's exactly what they want to see, to distract us.
They acquitted. They said not guilty just to start a race war between. Like, you think this is a whole agenda where somebody told the judge?
No. What I'm saying is dog, you got to use your common sense. They would love the hood to burn down and be able to say that there's a war going on in these cities in order for them to create the police state and the military to move in, because this is exactly what they have to control, so the martial law could come in and the midterms could get canceled. That's what I'm saying.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Now that part could have some credence to
say
all my shit has credence. All my shit has credence.
No, it doesn't. But
all of it.
Stopping the midterms has definitely been on the agenda for a minute, trying to figure out.
You don't think Trump showed up to New York City to cause havoc? I'm not saying he had anything to do with the riots, but his whole intention was to cause havoc. Mandani done balanced the New York City budget. It's the one city that actually found him guilty on 6,000 counts. It's the one city that he still has beef with. It's the one Democratic city that he doesn't want to see succeed. Of course he came there to cause havoc.
Mm-hmm.
There's always, you got to stop looking at what's just in front of you and look at the big picture on who benefits from this if this war goes on between Asians and blacks. This Asian woman has no fucking idea what she's talking about. She has no fucking idea that, of course, you know why Asians are in there? Because they were able to get bank loans and start businesses in the hood and easily get liquor store. You know how hard it is to get a liquor license?
A liquor license,
Hard it is to get a liquor license. But some way, these liquor stores can open up in the hood. Of course, they will add every fuel to the fire so that Asians can be like, you guys need to raise yourself up by your bootstraps. I wonder where they got that shit from.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where they got that terminology and all that mindset from. Of course, we know where they got it from.
Because it wasn't that long ago that people who did not look like you didn't like you either. And you were at the bottom of their boot as well. But you were never enslaved by people on your own soil.
But I really want to know if this jury was black. And that when I played the video, the lady who made the announcement was black. Remember, I kept asking you who's the lead person in the jury? What's the name that they call the foreman? And I remember sitting there like, well, that was a black woman. How the fuck did y'all? If a black woman was on the jury, how the fuck did y'all come to this? There doesn't have to be any war just to stop buying anything from their businesses, period. Absolutely. But you see, and this is what I mean about rage baiting. When Dr. Umar posts that in front of his millions of followers, it ignites the human nature of being pissed that you would say something that's ignorant and say that it's the parents' fault. And listen, it's the parents' fault for raising the kid and so and so and so. They grabbed the gun out off the register and chased him down for a bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
They chased him down for a bottle of water. Now, are there other issues that are going on? Of course. But the nuance of this conversation, they don't want us to have those conversations. Right. What they want is people to post this Asian woman to ignite the fury of people, of black people, to go like, what the fuck is this? And now every Asian community, and listen, they know we're intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deep beef that's been there for a while. And unfortunately, they're in the same communities. Then you got Asian people saying, we don't need you. So why the fuck do you work 30 hours a day?
Mm-hmm.
I'm exaggerating. I don't know, it's 30 hours a day.
I get exactly what you're saying. I know what
why
you're saying.
Why do you work 30 hours a day in your spot inside these neighborhoods if you don't need the black dollar? There is no corporation that does. White billionaires. No, yeah, we need that black dollar.
Mm-hmm. Well, they couldn't set up shop the way that they do in a predominantly white neighborhood, right? Well, so they can't. They're not going to Calabasas and setting up something like they have the poppy stores and stuff or whatever they have in the hood. They're just not. They're not even going to be allowed to put a liquor store at the corner of Kim Kardashian's home. But they are allowed in our neighborhoods to do so.
And I'll only bring this up. And I hate to bring this up, but I have to bring this up. There is a discussion that we have to have with ourselves amongst our community. And I know it gets redundant, but we can't have we can't be blasting Miami song glorifying boosting and scamming and stealing. It's just so it's a web. It's so much shit that's all connected in this.
I've said to you before, because now you're going down the whole of the systematic part of racism, right? I've said to you before, there's so many layers to pull back that there is not just a one size fit all method to undoing or unpinning this madness we call racism. It's just not, because you have people who have had so many different levels of experiences, and maybe not direct racism, but you have the microaggressions that you deal with at work that are deeply rooted in racism.
Deeply.
And so I just say that to say everyone's like, well, where do we begin? It's kind of like everybody's eating away in their own way or chipping away in their own way, trying to get to the same result.
Mm-hmm. But
So
when you're trying to unlayer a fucking systematic plan that's been in works for hundreds of years,
thrown in a pot of gumbo.
And yeah, and we're at the Orange Man doesn't control state issues. I hate him too. I'm not talking about him controlling state issues. What are you talking? I'm talking about
behind in the comments.
I'm sorry. Okay. Asians are known for having a heavy affinity to whiteness. Yes, we know. Yes, you're absolutely right. Google said 3 black men, 3 black women, 3 white women, 2 white men, 2 juries unknown, 3 black men. Okay. Put that back so we can get so it was 3 black men, 2 black women.
I was trying to find a picture. I want to see a photo. I guess the photos ain't out of the jury.
That shit didn't wind up in a hung jury then.
So you have to.
That's what Afro Queen was saying. She want to see the evidence. What's the evidence?
And the jurors are given a certain set of instructions.
First degree
on
is
how to weigh the evidence.
Of course.
So I can very well see if your hands are tied in regular world, you might say, no, like this is cut and dry. This should be this way. But when you're on a jury and you're given a certain set of instructions on how to review the evidence, which you can't account for, I can see very well how
they hate you, black people.
And there will be a separation of the races. In fact, the Most High God is a racist. He will separate the sheep and the goats.
Well, she went Bible on us, I guess.
I don't know.
A bottle of water that he didn't even steal.
Yeah.
Peace, right, Lady Q. You know
how much fraud is going on in California? It's ridiculous. Then they brag about 4th largest economy. Well, when you have illegals and frauds, of course, you're going to have the 4th largest economy.
But you like Trump. Trump said the election was rigged, Mike. That's why the Spencer Pratt dude lost. They said it's rigged. Anytime something don't go his way, he says it's rigged. Anything don't go his way, it's fake. Like,
but you know what the thing that fucks me up is everything is rigged. That's why it's so diluted. Everything is rigged. Nothing is real. Nothing is what you see. Everything. So how the fuck do you decipher and how do you try and figure out what to do when there's corruption in everywhere we turn? In every aspect, there's corruption in every field. With doctors in the pharmaceutical companies, in watching college football, and a kid gambles millions of dollars and is allowed to play. He goes to rehab and is allowed to play. But if a black player did it, we already know what they've done to black players and the black players in the NBA. Everything is corrupt. We know these fucking elections are so deeper than us just putting a damn vote in. We literally think that these we joked about it for years. These old ass machines take the votes. So then we want technology in machines. But the more technology you use, guess what? The more susceptible they are to Elon Musk just coming and saying, fuck it, I can control everything. So which way do we go? Like it's shit. I almost want to not feel hopeless, but the corruption is so deep. It's so deep, and they get us from every angle. They'll hit us with, "Oh, mom and dad is an outdated term." What the fuck? Where did this come from?
Distraction. That's what you said.
Where did this come from?
And we still don't know the Epstein files, right? That still ain't.
And the Epstein files are sitting right there with pedophiles who are sitting at games at the New York game. He's still the goddamn president. He's in the files. They post them in New York on walls, showing you the relationship with him and Epstein did, what fucking Hillary allegedly was a part of. I ain't got to say fuck allegedly. Hillary Saint ass was a part of. It's the Democrats and the Republicans. They were all on the island.
Good morning, Netta.
And then us common folks are supposed to figure out what?
Just don't get distracted, Mike. Stay focused. What's the main issue?
I don't know anymore.
So there isn't, because there's so many layers of distraction that it's like you have multiple fires and you're trying to put each and every one of them out. Every time you put one out, or you think that you put one out, there's another one right there next to you or behind you. So I think that, you know, as much as we try, it's never, it feels like it's never ending for that very reason.
Just look at little old hip hop. All we had was little old music. And just to show you how fucking crazy things get. We got some music and they're spreading positive messages. No, bam, all of a sudden somebody says can't have that. And they swoop down on that, and they have this major historical meeting where they create a connection with the prison pipeline, and record labels are controlled by a certain race of people. And all of a sudden the music that we're listening to is now becoming something that's absorbing us in a negative fucking way. And we're being programmed, and we're already being programmed from the womb. Now, some music that we create all of a sudden is turned against us to program us in a different way. Then our legends, we got legends. We're like, hey, they're doing it. They're making it happen. Oh, we got Diddy and Biggie, even though Biggie's doing 10 crack commandments and all this other stuff. And then all of a sudden, the Diddy's and the Jay-Z wind up in this historical fucking file. How did they get us in this? It's fucking crazy. Somehow or another, they're able to put their tentacles all into our culture and be able to twist everything upside down and use what we create against us. And then we sit there and all of a sudden we're like, how? And then they take our celebrities and our stars and our elite, and they make them part of their elite. And then they make it so that they're compromised, so they can't even fight for the people who put them in this situation. And we made them big enough to get part of the sick elite organization. What the fuck? I don't even know where to go. I don't know who's wrong, who's right. Because even when you look at somebody and they are right, then you find out they got some shit that's wrong because they're human. But they're connected to some shit that you like, how are you connected to?
The money was good. Oh shit. They just took him out. They took Mike out. They snatched him out.
This happened yesterday a lot.
He didn't even play a clip and he dropped. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And look, like I said, he didn't even play a clip.
I think that we may have to find another platform.
We're gonna figure it out. But he didn't even play a clip, so it might have been what he was saying.
No, I swear, all we got to do is upgrade it and spend $100-something a month, and this will all be what it is.
I promise today I'm gonna start something. I'm gonna start a fresh one today, just to test. If we can still do what we're doing, Mike, but I'm starting with a fresh one. They ain't gonna have all the drop shit. We're gonna test it for tomorrow.
I agree, Yali.
What Yoli say? I was still on TP. Good morning, Diane. Diane Williams is up. Ashabu said, what? We need to get involved and speak to the black youth. Mike was speaking to the black youth yesterday. Well, you might get to tell us about your day.
So I went to Camden High. A teacher calls me.
Oh, yes.
Out of nowhere. And she says, she's like, I don't know how she got my number. Oh, you know how she gets my number? She got my number from the juice lady. Remember the juice lady? That was
juice code. I never got my juice from her. Yeah, I meant to order something, but go ahead.
So shout to Desi. Desi says, Mike, I have like 4 or 5 students that I work with, and I thought it would be a good idea for them to do a comedy and do this little project where they do a comedy set, a 5-minute comedy set. Oh, it sounds good. And she said, I got to tell you, as a teacher, I'm failing because this is not good. So they have to perform. Now, this is last week. I'm like, well, when do they have to perform this? At the end of the month. It's already June 9th. I said, I can't make people funny.
You can.
No. I can't make people funny in 2 hours. Like you have to structure a joke, how to write a joke, and then I can give you. And I'm not writing 4 different sets of 5 minutes. I don't think people understand to feel what this person would be good at and to get their personality. And I can't write a joke and do it the way I would write it for myself. I have to watch you and be like, okay, that's your personality. So now we have to adjust it to what you are. Jay Black isn't going to be able to say the same things that Mo says it because they both talk differently. They both speak differently. I'm animated. My voice goes up and down. It's squeaky. It's loud. It's whatever. So it's going to be different. Anyway, so I go to Camden High. I'm like, cool. When I get there, Camden High is a campus now. They call it a campus.
The delivery.
I go to Camden High, and it's beautiful. The high school is beautiful.
Okay, Camden. They good. It's got some positive going on. Other than
so I meet Desi. Desi takes me in, and I meet Allison. I meet Kenneth.
That sound white.
No, there's nobody white, homie.
Okay. Who naming their kids Allison at this young age? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I just don't know a young black Allison. I just don't know a girl named Allison. Go ahead.
And there are two Hispanics, a Mexican, Puerto Rican, a black girl, Kalan.
Chinese girl.
I think Kalan and Kenneth. Kalani. It's not Kalani. It's I always messed up her name. Kenneth. K.
We call it
Allison and Rashawn. There are 4 of them. I go in there. I get there at 2:00. I meet these wonderful 4 young people, all 16. One is 15, going on 16. Wonderful 4 people. So I say, listen, I'm gonna introduce y'all. This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to listen. However you heard this joke in your brain, however you heard it, when you have visualized it, I want you to say it exactly the way you visualize it. Don't worry about us. I want you, if you got to close your eyes and say it exactly. So I introduce them like I'm at a comedy show, and I let them, and I bring their set up, and they come up, they do their set. And then I say, okay, now you're going to do it again. So I bring them up, and then I bring them up, and I make them do it again. And then I make the person do it like 3 times. And then I start stopping them in between and trying to break down. All right, we got to get this. Young kid, human beings, adults do this. When you get, and y'all gonna laugh, and I'm gonna leave myself open. When you're on stage, when you start rambling is when you lose people. It has to be concise on whatever you're talking about. It has to pop. No matter how you do it, your words can't all mumble together. I don't want you to talk fast or slow, but I want you to be concise. These kids, I would stop them and I would take it from there. The young girl who I keep messing up her name has something. All 4 of these people can be actors because they have some personalities that I'm like, dog, I spent like 2.5 hours and I'm going back Tuesday. And it was wonderful.
Wow.
But to do a fucking 5-minute set, this is going to be some shit. The one girl had a very funny joke, but she's going to have to work it, and she's going to have to literally know. All of them had stuff. Like the young Mexican girl was like, my honesty, I've had multiple victims when it comes to my honesty, because I'm not trying to be mean. So she was trying to basically say she tells people the truth. And it was a good premise. But it's like trying to work this into a 5-minute set. So I got a notebook.
Yeah, that could be funny. That could be funny right there, though. The whole honesty and the premise and that I can see that. So if somebody overweight, you just fat. I can see people laughing.
What her mom came in. Her mom, how do I look in this?
It's hilarious. I can see that.
So I had to tell the girl, she had to be like, well, in that? She's like, how do I look in this? In that?
You look fat.
And she was,
I can see people laughing.
And she's like a full-figured young lady, and she's like, you look 2 sizes bigger than me. and that's funny.
Hilarious.
You look 2 sizes bigger than me.
Okay.
So I have to stop it. And I was supposed to meet them Monday, but I'm on the radio Monday, so Tuesday I go back. Oh, that was great. So it was amazing. And shout to Desi, who's what is the sorority with the pink?
AKs.
She's got the AKA thing, and I was like, oh, okay. All right. So it was good. It was good. It's hard
You're
to tell
helping out
this.
the youth, and you're being there for the kids, helping them. I thought you was gonna tell them just find a joke that you like that a comedian say, 'cause that's what all the other comedians do. We're gonna steal a joke and then we're gonna tailor it to you. Like find something that fits your personality.
And that's what I was thinking. I just don't know
what
what
I
these.
would have told them.
But I don't know what these. I don't know what these kids with their research. They were wonderful kids, and I really had a great time. I really had a great time.
Good for you. Give it back.
And I was talking to him. I was like, "This is not really about being funny, y'all. This is really about you guys
up front
being able to work on your public speaking. In turn, what I'm saying is being able to basically transition your thoughts to be able to communicate with people and have confidence when you do it. Whether you're talking to a teacher, you're talking to your parents, or you're talking to a police officer, unfortunately, to be able to actually convey your thoughts clearly. And this is what I'm going to try to help you with, and trying to actually do it with a belief and confidence in yourself. So that shit was 2.5 hours, and I loved it. I had a great time, and that was it. That was it.
Everybody that's watching right now, hit the like button wherever you're watching it at. Please support. Good point, Nikki.
49 people are here, 13 likes. Come on, y'all.
Man,
All right,
y'all
let's get 40 something likes. Is that like from Facebook? The 2 likes? Is that Facebook likes?
Facebook don't count. If you talking about YouTube, Netta liked it on Facebook, and somebody named Musala.
Musala, what's going on, Musala?
I can see Facebook people. That's wonderful, Mike. That's good. He's giving back. I said that to Lady Q yesterday. I said, Mike was showing the kids how to be a comedian. I said, you think it's too late for me in my grown age to be a comedian? You know what she said to me, Mike? You know what my wife said to me?
What?
She said, yep, it's too late.
Yep is a powerful word.
Yes, and you missed the mark, G Black.
But it's never too late to start.
No, it's never too late. It's never.
Mike can help me. I can use Mike jokes over the. I could restructure a couple of his because Mike got some funny ass jokes.
Talk about your wife. Your wife doesn't find you funny.
She laugh at me all the time. Maybe she ain't laughing for the right reason. Hold up.
Is she laughing at you or with you?
Wait a minute.
The difference. Is she laughing at you?
I got
Are you the joke?
She always laughing at me. But man, I wonder. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, if you want to follow your dreams, follow your dreams, people. Follow your dreams.
The one black girl said, I'm gonna mess up her joke, but she was like, I was manifesting a boyfriend. You know, on TikTok, you manifest your boyfriend, you put what you want, light eyes, like them, this doesn't that. And my girl told me that there was a new kid in school, and she was like, I manifested Chris Brown. And when I got there, I realized I manifested Chris Brown, and what I got was community service. I said, oh shit. I said, what? I said, so now more I think about it, now I just got to chop. Okay, let's move on. This is and then the funny thing is, Shawnee Scott had always said, Mike, you'll be good with kids, would like you. You'd be good with kids. You'd be. I'm like, fuck out of here. You think I'm gonna sit in one of them classrooms? And then I call
a master class on the art form of creating like your stand-up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You can write a whole lesson plan. Like you just said, it takes more than 5 minutes to just like build that out. You can create a whole lesson plan and bring it to a high school and really do that.
No, you're absolutely right. And then I made a mistake, not a mistake on calling. I called Shawnee and I said, Shawnee, remember you said you was in, and she was like, yeah, I told you. I said, yeah. I said, but I got good kids. These are good kids. And Shawnee checked me. She said, all kids.
All kids are good kids.
Good
right?
kids.
Yes.
CJ, I said the same thing. I said, well, how about the ones that haven't been negatively influenced by society?
Yeah, we got to reword. It's all about wording, Mike. It's all about wording.
It's all about wording.
Everyone is one poor decision away from, changing the trajectory of their life, even as adults. So I say the same thing. There are no such thing as bad kids. And I was raised that way. My mom does not like to use the word, oh, your kids are bad.
You're right.
Are they misbehaving? Are they making poor choices? Yes. But are they bad? Never.
And this one girl sings the national anthem, and her whole thing is like she was killing it. And then at one point she can't hit a note. And let me not get up. Anyway, they were so inquisitive that afterwards, Kenneth comes up to me. He's like, so, Mr. Sean, is there is there any way we can see this live? Can we see it live? And I was like, oh,
You
I said,
can
"But
have
Eddie-"
them come on the show.
No, see, comedians perform live.
No,
See,
but we can
comedians.
have them come on. That could be
They're
a
in-
reward for them, Mike, to have them come on with us and let them do a little 5-minute comedy.
I could.
like
I mean, they're in school when we're on, but I guess maybe they could.
pre-record it.
People think that I'm hilarious, but I don't think so. I just speak my mind.
Nikki
is funny.
Speaking your mind is funny, Nikki.
Yeah, speaking your mind is funny.
Saying all the things that people, generally try to hold back from saying. Could be comedic relief, right?
Could be. But I would love to have them on the show. It's just the pressure of we only got a few weeks. Yeah, you're right, Mo. If we would have had a month.
Yes.
2
Character
months.
development.
We could have had the character development. But now that I think about it, they did say some funny shit. We got to work on Rashawn.
Somebody, I don't know, just a troll or what.
I think that you can do that.
This has to be a troll because I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. The real root of the Asian issues is white Americans being pushed at the bottom by the Asian groups within America. Indians are at the top with a middle income. Asians are 53,000 versus whites. Now, okay. Well, thank you for the information.
Yeah, they saw the title and just came right in. That's what I thought maybe it was about. Yeah.
Have them on when school's out. I guess we can have them on when school's out and see what goes on. We just gotta be.
You can record
them. They gotta be real careful.
Last day of school's like the 26th of June.
And it could be the end of the summer.
Yeah.
And I give them super credit because I would stop them and their homework was to learn their material so that I could stop them at any point. So that's their homework. So we'll see. So shout to the crew. Shout to the crew. We'll see what happens. And I told them to record themselves. I said tonight, go home, do your set, and record it. I've never been big.
And tell them to let the recording go. Like don't try to edit it. Don't try to stop it.
That's what I told them.
Re-recording and restarting all over again. Just tell them to let it flow organically, and then submit it to you so that you can kind of critique it and let them know where they need to improve at. Or hey, that's great. Always start off with positive feedback.
Yeah. Even when stuff wasn't, but it's hard. It was only like 4 people in there. You're telling jokes and you're performing. That's why the gangster being 16-year-olds. That's the worst thing in the world to perform in front of 4 people. That's why, I was, we did what we did.
It's top of the hour. It's top of the hour. It's 1 minute before 8 on June. The weather's going to be high at 74, going up to 84 today. I want everybody to enjoy themselves. Coming up this hour, we got, let's see, I don't know. It's top of the hour, Mo. It's June. It's Tuesday, June the 9th. Here, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends.
All right.
He's such a radio guy.
Such a radio guy. We have to do that now.
Coming up this hour, got Sexy Mo. She's gonna do a little allegedly. She's gonna give us some entertainment news and some stories.
That's what I hated the most about being on radio, like regular radio.
We got a clip we're gonna play, and it's gonna frustrate Mike, and because it ain't gonna work. And then
it's so fucking boring. I also wish I knew how to.
See, look, he can't even read a comment. See, because he played too many boos, Mo. He tried to read Still Rock's comment. Go ahead, Mo. You want to finish reading it?
Yeah. I also wish I knew how to communicate with crowds better. I'm a deacon and often have to stand before people. I need a small joke for an icebreaker or something, or just be better at crowd control.
Okay.
Oh, there are things that you can do. I don't know if you've ever heard of Toastmasters International. Every state, every local jurisdiction has one. That will really help you with public speaking and getting in front of people, and it helps you to prepare, even for your sermons.
And also taking the Xanax.
Everybody naked in church.
Taking a Xanax.
Taking the Xanax and cool you down to ease your mind. You get up there, smoke a little vape.
I don't want my deacon smoking nothing before he get in the pulpit to talk to me. Okay.
I'm just saying. Go ahead, Mike. Where we going, Mike?
If you don't think pastors do shots before they start their sermons, y'all have lost your mind.
Minister Hawkins, you be throwing them back before you go preach, Miss Hawkins?
Shot of tequila.
and who the hell is that? What does that do with the dog? What was I gonna say? With the shots and the drinking. And, oh, you know who else is a teacher? There's a huge at Willenboro High School. They have a huge, EA Sports and all that. They donated all this equipment for podcasting and all the other stuff. You know who's one of the teachers in that?
Tawana.
Mikey Dredd.
Oh, dope.
Which I think is very dope.
Philly Hot Boys Radio.
But that is something that I really think that you would be really great at. Because you're not a boring teacher. You have
I
patience.
get bored. If the class is boring, I'm bored. I wouldn't be inspired. Like, it has to be.
Like, I'm getting bored right now. I need a clip. I need a clip right now, Mike. I need a clip.
So this white lady is at Costco's. No segue zone. I'm not gonna play the clip, but I'm gonna explain this to shit because at first I thought it was funny. She got arrested because she was giving samples of a drink out, right? Come to find out, she was giving tequila shots. And I guess she thought that shit was hilarious. Well, they arrested her. She got arrested for giving tequila shots at Costco.
What did people think they was taking? First off, wait, like, how do you got? So it's a free sample tray.
So I guess when you take the shot, maybe it was mixed with something, so you couldn't really take. Because if it's just a straight shot, if it's just a straight shot,
you know what it is. You know, a shot of Tito's or like you know.
So she got arrested, and my first observation, my first thought was, where the fuck was she at all these years when I was walking? Do you know what type of gift I would have thought from God that would have been if I was just walking? I said, let me get this sample, and I took a shot, and I was like, yo. I said, this between me and you. How did you get real? And I would have been like, all right, I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna do 2 right now. I'm gonna come back, right? So I was thinking that was the funny part. But then I flipped it to now, and I started thinking about it. Can you imagine right now if I was at Costco and after all this time of sobriety, I grabbed a sample and drank a shot?
Oh, yeah.
You going that route.
Now it's risk management issue for the company.
Now I know
he just jeopardized his whole 2-year sobriety.
This whole 2 years. Now I know
risk management for the company comes in because Mike can sue.
She didn't work there. Lady Q said the lady didn't even work there. Like Afro Queen was trying to figure it out. She didn't even work there. So this is a random.
I don't even know how she did it. I don't even know how she did it. But then I thought to myself, I was like, yo, I would be pissed. Now I know better than to go into a guilt trip. Rob Lowe has a book about his struggles, and he was in first class, and he gave him an orange juice, and the orange juice had some gin or something in it, and he took a sip, and he's like, oh shit, I can't believe y'all gave me this. So I wouldn't freak out. I would just be like, that's crazy.
Is that really breaking your sobriety though?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you didn't know,
right?
It did break it. Once you slide back,
no.
Whatever you talking about. If you ain't had liquor in your system in 2 years and you took a shot, you just broke your sobriety. Now you start all over.
No,
you don't break your sobriety if it wasn't your fault, you didn't know.
Thank you.
What kind of non-accountability excuses
that is?
is that?
That is accountability.
The accountability is you don't take another one because you're like, yo, this has liquor in it, and
because I didn't drinking. That's just an excuse. Oh, I didn't intend to do this.
It's not an excuse. It really didn't. You really didn't know.
It's still in your system. It don't matter how it got there. You need to be careful what you put in your body.
You're breaking the drug addict's sobriety because he's in the hospital and he gets a shot of morphine for pain and he's in an accident.
He or she needs to be more careful what their intake is. Did they smell it? Did they do this? You don't just drink random shots from Costco.
No, you don't even know what you're eating in the samples. You could be allergic to some shit in the samples, and then all of a sudden you die. Because you had an allergic reaction, people, you're going to be like, it was Jay's fault. Jay didn't know what was in the cookie. He thought it was just cookies.
She was a random lady passing out shots. A random lady at Costco was just passing out shots. And this, man, y'all bugging.
Anyway, for people who know, Rob Lowe had the book, and Rob Lowe was like, yeah, I knew this wasn't. But if you, with people like Jay Black, this is what happens. When people like Jay Black say shit like that, that's when people spiral because they go, oh my God, I did break my sobriety. And now everything's done. And I've ruined everything. And now the depression kicks in. And now the panic kicks in. And now you're like, well, fuck it now. I can't believe God must want me to drink because there's no way that this would happen. And next thing you know, bam. you're drinking again. I saw a TikTok where a family gave their relatives a rum cake and broke his 3 years of sobriety, and they laughed at him. That's not his fault.
Yeah.
They laughed at him. He didn't know.
It's not his fault, but it's
and
still
it doesn't break your sobriety. You did not.
Soul.
It doesn't break your sobriety. You did not know. Your sobriety is now. That's whole part of your sobriety is learning how to handle these situations. Sobriety was broken, but you didn't break it.
You didn't break it. It was broken though. It was broken because your body is feeling something that it ain't felt in 3 years, 2 years, whatever. Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, Jay.
I didn't say it. I know it wasn't intentional. I'm just dealing with the facts. We can sugarcoat.
Sobriety is your mental state. Sobriety is not just about what you
definition of sobriety. Here we go.
The definition of sobriety isn't going to explain what you learn in your treatment. Nobody who's been in Alcohol Anonymous or been in a rehab is gonna be like, yo, they just snuck a drink on you. They break my sobriety. Technically, the definition, yes, but technically, that's not what we're working with. We're working with the nuance of the disease. You didn't know, so what you do is you stop. And they took one shot, but I could still sue their asses.
Yeah.
Because how did the lady get to just pass out random shots?
Mm-hmm.
The price of beer compared to me. Yeah, you looked up the right one.
Wait, what? What
the quality of being serious, sensible, and solemn. So, is that what you thought the definition of sobriety was? Because
wait a minute, sobriety. What's the definition? Wait a minute now. Sobriety is a noun, not a person, place, or thing. All right. Anyway, let me stop looking at this stuff because
now you're bored. Now you're bored, right? Now you're bored.
I'm telling you, I really think that you have. I really think that Jay Black has ADHD. I really do. I'm not treating you, but over the years,
I already got my doctor. I got Aisha. I got my doctor.
Good.
And she know how to talk to me.
And thank you, Lady Q. Thank you. No, your sobriety is not broken. Sobriety is fundamentally about intentional choices, not accidental ingestion, because you did not intend to consume alcohol. The streak remains. I like the way you made it a streak, like it's sports. Because
she said I stand corrected. I stand corrected. She said, I still think
that's why they stopped giving out real wine at church. Let me tell you, real wine at church was crazy. Let me tell you what's really crazy is that motherfuckers would drink out the same chassis.
The same chassis,
yeah. And all they would do was wipe it with a cloth. And motherfuckers would come next with some herpes and take another sip.
With some herpes.
Is this real talk?
Or they may have a cold sore in their mouth or something.
Oh, yeah, somebody had to have one of y'all shit. Well, they wiped it off. It's been clean.
Somebody ain't brushed their teeth this morning, backwash, all kinds of
backwash.
By the time it gets to the last person,
a Dune Day Fest, June 14th on 16th Street. I was wondering where Dune Day was.
Yeah, sobriety is your mental state.
1 or 2 glasses of red wine a week isn't bad. It's not for you to get drunk. First of all, that's the biggest lie in the history of the world. Nobody would ever drink alcohol if it didn't change the way you felt. You Google it when you have lived experiences explaining it to you.
Yeah, like I Googled it and I got you basically right here. Like, why am I Googling it? And I got Mike right here.
I promise you, Dr. Aaron Smith doesn't even have any type of drug problem. But if Dr. Aaron Smith had told him, he would have dick rided him to the end of the earth.
I don't go with
like
degrees to that.
He would have been like this. He would have been like, dog.
He got the degree.
Doc, you're right.
I do look at some degrees differently. Like when somebody like, they study this, they because I know they got more facts behind it than a person that didn't study it. I do. There are times when if I know, like a comedian, I would listen to Mike over someone that's not, because I know Mike is a lived comedian. He has those experiences. He's been through that versus someone that's never done it. So Mike would get a little bit more credit for me. I would give a little bit more credence. And I'm using those words. Yeah, I do.
So why are you not giving more credence to Mike's real life experiential learning in alcoholism versus
tricky words?
Because he want to argue. That's all. He just want to argue.
I mean, I do love a good debate, but the reality is it's in your system. It wasn't. That's all I was saying. But yes, when it comes to certain, like Mo, she has her degrees in certain aspects. I can hear when it's okay. I gotta listen to what she's saying to this one. So and then other times, like, no, that's her personal thoughts. I ain't listening to them. So what?
Since when do you?
I do listen.
Never.
I got a long clip I can play, Mike, since you ain't got no clips. I got a long clip. I got a long clip. This is a female about her relationship.
Yeah, your shit ain't gonna play.
Masculinity. Recently, a guy touched me inappropriately. He was there, and I did tell him, and he did nothing. His nice guy act is still that he lacks masculinity.
He lacks masculinity.
Recently, a guy touched me inappropriately. He was there, and I did tell him, and he did nothing. His nice guy act is causing him not to be a leader. How do I tell him that this is unattractive? And if he does not change, I will leave.
I think that it's very interesting to hear women constantly try to define what a man and masculinity is. I think there are different types of leadership. And I think we've been programmed to believe hyper masculinity or over masculinity is masculinity. Sometimes the best thing to do is analyze this situation and get us home safely, right? There are a lot of men right now locked up because of the pressure of a woman putting on him in an unreasonable situation. Hey, I want you to crash out behind me. Now, again, I'm not saying just let your girl get touched and different things like that, but I think we got to break down, like, what is his mindset? So when you asked him why he didn't do anything, what did he tell you?
Kind of like, I didn't want to cause a scene, but we still stayed. We never left. So I just didn't feel protected, basically. Like, and this wasn't the first time. Like, it kept, like, it just wasn't the first time. Just standing up for me and feeling protected, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so then my next question would be, how did he get into that position anyway, to be your man, if you've never felt protected? This isn't a one-time thing. You said this is a repeated thing. This has happened a lot of times, and he's still your man. So if you don't feel protected, that's not the man for you to be with. You understand what I'm saying? Right. That's not necessarily saying that, because again, there are different reasons why a man may react in that situation. I know dudes who, if a dude look at his girl the wrong way, he'll crash out and tear the whole room up. And a lot of times we've been programmed and raised to believe, hey, that's what masculinity looks like. And no, that's what stupidity looks like. Right. So again, you got to be able to analyze the situation. I got a homeboy who was walking this girl down the street, and there was 4 dudes standing on the corner. Somebody said something slick to his girl, like, damn, she got a fat ass. His girl got mad at him, right? That he didn't do nothing. So they arguing on the way to the car. He go to the car, go get a gun, and come back and shoot 2 of them. Now he in jail for the next 20 years. Right? Because he's trying to listen to what she deems as masculinity. No, you got to analyze the leader. Part of being a leader is sometimes making an unpopular decision so we can get the hell home. So again, there are different types of leadership. If you want a man that's gonna, lead leadership with just pure brawn, no brain, then you're with the wrong guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But we can't say he lacks masculinity just because he didn't crash out in that situation. There's context there, and we got to figure out what the context and nuance is.
A lot of women don't fully comprehend
how did he touch her. I need to know how he touched her.
And so when you encourage a man to do that, if he says something to that person, he has to be willing to die about that specific thing. It's not you attacking our children. It's not you breaking into our home. We're talking about a touch here. Now, I understand what you're saying, but in your head, when you are telling that man to do something about that, you have to be sure that you're willing to risk that man's life over that touch. If you're okay with that, explain that to niggas on the first date.
I have been.
What was the? I just need more context on what was the touch?
She got touched. The dude touched the ass.
What's the touch? We don't know he touched the ass. She said inappropriate touch.
Inappropriate touch.
He could have put his arm around her.
He could have walked by and brushed her, like rubbed her back, and somebody rubbed Stacy back as y'all walking by, and they, yo, Mike, this dude just rubbed me.
So here's the thing, Jay Black. Say that you're out with your woman. You go to the bathroom and a guy, which a lot of guys do this, come up to you at the bar and touch you on your shoulder or touch you in the small of your back and be like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Or touch your arm or your hand and say, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? To me, that's inappropriate, right? Because why are you touching me? So it could have been she told her dude when he came back, yeah, this guy all tugging at me because he wanted to holler at me. And I told him I had a man and he went ahead about his business. But I'm riled up and I'm like, yo, you not going to check him? Because I'm your woman. Like, check him. And that's a dangerous situation for any woman to put her man or any man that she's with in the presence of in.
But a woman do want to feel protected. That's crazy if you tell your dude, yo, this dude touched me in any kind of way. He rubbed my back as he walked by and winked at me. He put he whatever, he pulled my belt loop, whatever he might have done, and then you don't do anything in her eyes. Huh?
So you going to jail?
No, what I'm saying in her eyes, that's crazy. Like
no,
in her eyes, you didn't protect me.
Is that as an adult woman, her mentality goes there that you should do something.
Do something.
Now, they must have had a conversation, because if you heard her say, the guy's response was, I didn't want to make a scene.
I didn't want to make a scene.
So that's why I'm saying that touch wasn't a grabbing of the ass.
Right. I don't think that's what that was.
So what's your levels, Mike? Like what's
I don't know. It depends on and let me tell you another thing. And I'm gonna be truly transparent. Dudes, because y'all gonna kill me for this. Dudes be making their woman feel like they're superheroes. And you can't beat everybody. And you're not wilder than everybody. And you're not willing to take it further than everybody. And I understand that a woman should feel protected. But sometimes guys be putting this make-believe world up that no matter what happens, I can take care of it. And sometimes we have to be real that nigga right there is not the one that I can handle.
Not right now.
And if you think that makes me less of a man,
I
then
think it would.
so
I
be
think
it.
in a woman's eyes, I think they would feel like you a sucker and you couldn't protect me. And if it really goes down, you ain't got my back. I can see a woman feeling that way.
Let me tell you.
Women may say, no, we need to get home. It wasn't that deep. Well, why bring it up? Because I couldn't imagine Lady Q telling me, yo, this dude just touched my ass. I just couldn't imagine.
Now, the touching of the ass is going to put you in a bad situation. The touching of the ass puts you in a bad situation.
Okay, he touched my shoulder. He walked by my shoulder. Hey, Ma. And he squeezed a little shoulder. Hey, Ma.
Listen, I was in a situation on South Street. And this dude, they touched this girl's ass. But there was a lot of them.
So what you going to do? Who gonna check me, bro? What you
and your woman, it's like, yo,
Mike say there's a lot of them though.
And I looked at and me and him were very cool. I'm a loyal person, and I looked at him and I was like, and his girl saved everything. And she was like, man, fuck them. Let's keep going, keep going. Yes, and she saved everything because there was a pause, and I was like,
it's just gonna go left. If she would have said, what? I can't. What?
That's all it would have taken.
But women, Mo, do you think of that though, Mo? When you with your dude? Good.
But that's the problem right there, because I forgot the guy's name on there, but what he was saying hit what you just said to that point. Y'all are programmed that, toxic masculinity is the go-to. Everybody expects you to crash out and get beat down or die over that's not protecting. Protecting me is getting us both home tonight.
Would you want your man to say something though?
If it was that situation, I probably would have did what the girl did, which was, yo, fuck that. Let's go.
Would you have told him in the moment?
And honestly, I'm a person, as a Virgo, I weigh stuff out before I even open my mouth. I wouldn't even said nothing. Probably until we got home. And so listen.
Don't tell him when we got home. Don't tell me when we got home. Don't tell me when we got home. Just keep it to yourself.
He rubbed my shoulder, but I got us out of here.
But seriously, I probably would not have said anything because I know where that would have led. If we in a crowded South Street, I done been in situations where, again, that when you say touching appropriately, I think all of it is inappropriately because you're in my space.
What about rubbing a hand as you walk by? You know, they grab your hand real soft. Hey, Ma.
I'm sorry, I'm a 90s girl, so that's what they did in the 90s to catch your attention.
But your dude is right on the other side of you, not seeing it, and he grabbing your hand, walking by real slow.
So I'm a checker. I'm going to check you. Check you.
And the other thing is,
I'm not going
to and the other thing
to death, though, like Yoli said.
And the other thing about these situations is, and this is the bad part, and listen, the world is based around men. Women have it horribly. y'all have it horribly. But in this one circumstance, I'm going to tell you this. If it does happen, you have to react immediately or you don't do nothing.
It can't be a delay.
It can't be a delay. It has to be a pop off immediately.
Food and like then go step to the person like
yo. Process like yo. I can't believe. No, this ain't going. Like it can't be.
No, because you can't allow people to understand that something could happen. You got to make it happen immediately. Like it's got to be. You either gonna crash or not crash, and that's a hard decision to make. And that's why alcohol is so bad, because when alcohol kicks in, the crash seems to be reasonable.
But like the boy at the end said, I forget his name too. You have to know that this can lead to major consequences if it goes left. Are you prepared? Because two men going at it, it can go left and go really badly.
Real quick.
But at the same time, I don't feel comfortable knowing some dude rub my wife's or my fiance's hand and like I can't stay there. Like because I
can't stay there. I can't stay there. Because the more you stay there, you're gonna start plotting.
And you're festering now. And then they looking at you like you suck ass nigga.
But here we go back to that word. Sucker ass ninja. Here we go back to that mentality of feeling like you have to do something because it's a test of your manhood.
Well, it is. It got tested.
And unfortunately, and that is the thing of having ignorance, just flirting, because dudes is testing you. That is not an ego thing. You are being tested by this dude, especially if he knew. It's one thing if he didn't know you were with the person.
You know.
It's one thing if you ain't know.
Read Yoli's.
Why would a man protect a woman's honor and she is walking out the house naked? But you're assuming that somebody was walking out the house naked.
You got something provocative on. She's saying you showing a lot of your goodies.
No, because you can be I get hollered at more in a sweatpants and t-shirt looking crazy.
But for the ones that don't.
Before anything, right? And so I don't think that's always the issue. The issue is the person on the opposite end and how they approach people. And sometimes they're taught from a young age as a male to approach women like that.
But lunatic a little vindictive. Lunatic ain't one of us. Mike, I hope them family jokes don't run out, because I'm about to start making clips of you frustrated with StreamYard. All fair game. Okay, lunatic.
He put his number in the private chat for you so you can FaceTime if you really need help, though. So he really is trying to help you a little bit.
No, we definitely need help. But I honestly think StreamYard just wants us to I think this is their iPhone trick. I think this is their iPhone trick.
You might be onto something.
Wait a minute, Lady Q. No, Mike told you not to do this. Read what she talking about.
If I could avoid telling you until we're home, I would. I absolutely would not ever put you in a situation to end up in jail, hurt or worse. I'll deal with you being mad. Just don't say nothing, Lady Q. Don't say nothing.
Don't when you got home. Deal. This nigga did.
Don't say nothing at all, because let me tell you, just hold that one to the chest and let it go.
No, because we gotta go back.
Because now y'all going back, and y'all going back for days until you see that person again. Because you know what?
You got me out here looking crazy.
You gonna come here again, and you gonna tell he gonna get a sketch artist. Okay, you know how Get Back is. Get Back gonna get a sketch artist. Tell me what he look like.
Please don't tell him when you get home, please.
You already know. You already know.
Now you ain't got my best interest. You got me out here looking crazy. No, I got your best interest because it got us back. But nah. You would want to know if some chick rubbed up on me, telling me, "Hey Jay," like
how do numbers go from one extreme to another?
Happen. That's why I said they messing with us. I don't know what's going on, Mike. I don't know.
It's not foolish if he got his whole squad with him and your man is about to get beaten up or shot. Yeah, it's a you know, but then then there's the other thing on the flip side. There's a lot of cowards out there who just do shit and don't understand the repercussions, and it could turn out good sometimes. I shouldn't say that. Sometimes it can turn out good. Sometimes I'm gonna always tell him to let it go unless he has a certain look on his eyes. Then I'm just gonna pray.
That certain look is over.
This is also why a woman shouldn't be looking like Temptation Island while with their man in certain circumstances. If you know that's going to draw negative attention, it could cost him his life.
And Yoli, they like, look, women know how to be women. Know how to dress. Mo don't like that.
Don't do that.
Mo don't like that. Mo don't like that. Because
Look.
Mo be the Temptation Island one out there. That's why
Our numbers have never been this low. All of a sudden, we must have got. I think it's because of the title. They must have done something because of the title. They must have literally done something because of the title. Change the title. Change the title real quick. Because we ain't never been this low.
Yeah.
Like, these numbers are preposterous. It doesn't even make no sense.
And it got to be more than that. Watch it. Let me see. Let me take Asians out and just put trigger warning.
Yeah, just put trigger warning. Just put trigger warning.
Can you change it? Like while we're
Yeah, he can change it. That's the only time you can't change it.
You can't change it after it's over. Trigger warning, backspace.
Interesting.
That is hilarious. Yo, everything is watched, yo. Everything. OMG, it dropped to 5 watching, and we just like
that's why I don't believe these numbers.
If you're going to a place where you know there's immature how do you know there's immature and over sexualized men? Like, how would you know? You have all your body exposed and have drugs. I guess if you're going to a club and you're out with your man, it could be a problem.
Yoli.
As long as your life is not in danger, walk away.
I
don't know, man.
You want people to get home, but I get it at the same time.
It's just
you got to tell your man you want to feel protected. I don't know. People probably left. No, I ain't leave. Dang, 5.
Yeah, Randy Rick. OMG, it dropped to 5 watching, and we know more. He changed it, and then it jumps back up, just like when Jay Black spun the block at McDonald's. What? When did you spin the block at McDonald's?
It was Dave and Buster's. Wait, you talking about me and Lady Q?
I didn't even know you spun the block.
Maybe I don't even know what she's talking about. Nikki always trying to start trouble. You can change it on you. Now we changed the title. It just says trigger warning.
There's some random comments trying to bait y'all and got no response. So I think the bots were botting, I guess. I don't know. Might want to take trigger out as well. Damn, we got to take trigger warning. That's a warning.
Trigger. They ain't say Tigger. You saw Tigger was in trouble for allegedly beating up his wife.
Was he really beating up? Was that the story that Tigger got married? Tigger got married. No, I think that was a thing where Tigger got married and then they showed another woman and they were using it to bait people. I don't know. This whole thing.
They were saying he was cheating with his co-host. Like he was messing with like a sexy Mo, like his co-host.
What's wrong with you?
High Priest said, where's the link? Where's the link? Put the link up. Okay.
It says Big Tigger share graphic video. This is his wife.
Wait, play this. Let's make sure that she's talking about it.
So yeah, she was on there crying.
Yeah, but is that
and
what
then she posted that?
Somebody read that because these glasses ain't these glasses don't work.
Yes, we're getting a divorce over his relationship with Francesca, but it was not your place to tell everyone. However, I do thank you for confirming what I have already knew. You can DM me, please. And who is she talking to?
Oh, goodness.
And they saying that he's allegedly messing with his co-host Francesca. She got a little Portia vibes.
Yeah, so why was the girl having bruises? What does the video of the girl? Who?
They saying that she was saying that that's Tigger's wife, and he beat her down. Stitches all up the side, and it was a whole thing going on social media. I thought you saw it because it was everywhere.
I did see it, and I didn't.
Doc said, "Do something, John." See, that's how women get us caught up. Do something.
I don't like that.
So that's Tigger's ex-wife saying I want to make sure I'm clear on this. She's saying that he did that to her.
She's saying that Tigger beat her up. And then rumors are out about where she need to be worrying about her kid that disappeared so many years ago that was missing. And she's worrying about the wrong things. He can beat her, but you ain't going to leave him until he cheats. But yet you've been allowing him to beat you. So the internet was mixed on.
What the hell?
You stand with somebody that's cheating on you. You're okay with that. I mean, you're okay with them beating you, but not okay with them cheating. So now you want to out him because he messing with his co-worker. But you allowed him to be in an abusive relationship.
That just seems crazy.
I don't know, but I saw it. And I was like, man, I don't know. Look like Truth clicking the link. She's looking for attention, Yoli said. See, a woman get beat, now they looking for attention. I like that though, Yoli. That's a good opposing view.
I want to hold on. Let me go to TikTok. TikTok is TMZ.
What up, Truth? You had something to say? Good morning. We bring everybody up there. Click the link.
One second. Give me a sec. Give me a second.
All right. Well, I'll put you back in the
That's
room.
not exactly what we thought you were gonna sound like.
Yeah, but I thought it was a white man. That sounded like a black man to me. But you know how people use profile pictures to throw people off. That damn should look like a black man, don't it? A white man.
Hello, the Truth.
I don't know. He's still mute. He said, "Give him a second."
Big Ticket is the hot seat for what he allegedly did to.
That's definitely my high school teacher.
Yeah, he looks like he's playing Let's Go to Aspen.
So Miss Pat is saying some stuff. What the hell? That's in 2024. I'm not. I hate doing stories like that because I don't want to believe that he. I don't even know.
Yes, if you're able to be strapped. Best protection.
Your best protection, or
but do we really want to be shooting up the club, shooting up people, walking down the street because the guy grabs you? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like I get it. I don't know.
I don't get shooting up the club.
Well, no, that's what when things escalate. She talking about being protecting yourself versus being an aggressor, two different things. But whenever you're ready, Truth, you can unmute yourself.
But
and
she
then
is making
you're
sure her hair is in place. Women are really hard on women, yo. I'm gonna tell you,
I just shut up.
Women are really hard on women. I
don't like to, especially when somebody's, presenting as a victim. I don't like to say too much. I need more context. I need to know what happened. I need to know if that person really did that to her before I even comment on this.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, what really went? I don't know. I just don't know. She should have taken that video and given it to the police. I guess she wanted to black. I don't know.
I know it's only 4 people watching. We got people names I ain't never seen. Is that Judah? Good morning, Judah.
I don't know what's going on this morning.
To Judah. We got Truth sitting here in the green room saying he ain't ready to share his thoughts.
Y'all are all over the place. I'm lost. Jeanette, we are all over the place because we have no. I'm not in control to go from clip to clip, so it just turns into us just talking, and I'm not. So now I'm gonna have to write topics that we're gonna say on topics, and I'm too. I don't feel good to get frustrated. I had a great day yesterday. Everything went smoothly. I love them days when everything just runs smoothly. Everything led from one thing to another. I went to the radio station, hung out with the people at the radio. Shout to 100.3 WRMB. Shout Lady B made her return to radio. After that, I worked with the kids. Then I came home. I chilled. I did a sports podcast. And after the sports podcast, I watched the Knicks lose. Went to sleep. I was all good. And now I get up in the morning and all of a sudden StreamYard and YouTube are acting up. They're saying we only got 2 people watching. We can't play clips for some reason. I don't know what it is.
White man telling us to hold on. I ain't ready.
And the white man's telling us to hold on. We think it's a white man, but when he talked for a second, it didn't sound like a white man. I don't know what's going on with this show. I don't. So if you're lost, welcome to Lost. Welcome to Lost. Because I'm lost too. Lost too.
It's a safe space, though.
It's a safe space. Today's just one of them shows, yo. Today's just one of them shows.
We're up to 717.
And we're up to 717 subscribers.
725 is on the way. 725.
Somehow or another, after all that, we gained subscribers.
Make it make sense.
It's a random Tuesday.
It's a
hit
random
subscribe,
Tuesday.
Judah, hit subscribe.
Judah said he's busy. Like, he's busy.
Brandon Rick said, wait, I got a new white guy with me. Look, Brandon Rick said,
we don't know. He didn't sound white. And I know you're not supposed to stereotype people's voices. He didn't sound white. He sounded like a black guy.
Rick got excited. Rick is excited. He's like, wait, I have a fellow.
And Rick can't wait to bring more white people on the show. He can't wait to have more support on his side. And you know what, Rick? If that brings our subscribers up and we get to 1,000 where we can monetize this shit, by the time we get to 1,000, monetizing might be banned. Who knows? We got to done all this work for nothing.
Believing this is a safe space if you want to. It is a safe space, TP.
And listen, now even TP is turning on the show. She's turning on the show. It's not a safe space.
Miss Clark said the numbers are going up and down like the Price is Right.
Something wrong.
Something going on. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna tell Jay Black to upgrade the StreamYard when he
give me one more day. Give me one more day. I'm gonna do something for tomorrow, and we're gonna see how things go. Like I said, we're just not gonna have a lot of clips as far as the show sounders. The no one loves me, and you got.
And how we gonna do the show without this? We need this.
Nobody loves me. Nobody.
Nigga, please.
Hey, Judah,
she mine. What is you talking about?
Today, I said that yesterday.
What this one said?
All you got is one time to act like you gonna act like you ain't gonna act right.
We don't even use that one enough because that's the one that doesn't make any sense, like the show. Like, Jill, how are we supposed to do this? We need this.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If you're
say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Yeah,
being sabotaged.
We won't have none of those. We won't have none of those tomorrow. We won't.
No, but I'm not gonna do the show. We ain't got none of those.
We got to get through the technical part. We're going to work through that tomorrow.
We might be able to just upgrade. We're going to have to upgrade anyway because I can't even, my video camera, the webcam that I have can't use the 4K that it has can't be used until we go up in StreamYard.
So you're going to play everything.
So now y'all going to play all the clips. You couldn't play anything. Yes, I'm playing everything, TP. And you're a traitor, TP, but we don't want you to leave. You're a fucking traitor.
Ever since Ash had the baby, it ain't nothing been right.
Ain't nothing been right since Ash pushed out the 13-pound superhero. No, nothing's been right. And why is this game show host still on?
Hey,
oh, wait.
I want to say something about the verdict.
Oh, go ahead.
A lot of black folks have been having issues with that verdict, but that verdict was accurate. As far as the Chinese guy getting found not guilty, he wasn't overcharged as well. I talked to a bunch of lawyers and a bunch of legal scholars. That's one thing. And then the other part is black folks talking they're going to boycott Asian businesses. That's not happening. Most black folks are too crazy and too lazy to do anything like that. They're not going to do. There's no discipline there. I'm talking about the majority. I'm not talking about the minority. There's no. It's not there at scale. So.
Wow.
That's what happened with that situation with that boy. There were 3 points of error. The first point of error was his parents' fault. It's a 14-year-old boy, not supposed to be with a gun. That's criminally insane. The second point is the Chinese guy couldn't handle doing business in that kind of neighborhood. He had already had 2 incidences before where he shot people that he thought were stealing from him. You're not supposed to be shooting anybody who you think is stealing stuff from your convenience store. So what happened is he couldn't handle business in that kind of neighborhood. So he was crazy. Right. The third part about it is the fact that he was crazy and the black folks in that community didn't do anything about that, run him out of business out of that place until the 14-year-old got killed. Shows that the black community in general is defunct.
Right.
So give me a second.
Did he put us on hold again?
I know Doc heard him and said, hold up now, abort mission, whatever I'm working on. Let me get this popping. All right, we let everybody on, as we know. And I think a real conversation should be had, because some of the truth that some of the statements you were making were not truthful. It wasn't based in facts and reality. And I think this could be a good conversation,
bro. I read the case file. One second. Excuse me. Hold on 1 second. I read the entire case file. The boy had excuse me 1 second. More people. This is what I'm saying.
You're hearing an echo. You're hearing an echo. That's why you think we're talking.
Turn your radio completely down.
You got to turn what's in the background down.
Hold on. People don't understand how self-defense law works. People don't understand how the law works. A lot of people don't understand how these things work.
Right.
It is not illegal. Excuse me, 1 second. It is not illegal to chase somebody.
Yes, it is.
You're hearing yourself, Truth. Turn your thing down.
Hold on. People don't understand how
He read the whole
self-defense law
case.
works. People don't understand how the law works.
Let me just.
A lot of people don't understand how these things work.
Wait, who's somebody?
It's not illegal. Excuse me, 1 second. It is not illegal to chase somebody.
Yes, it is.
You're hearing yourself, Truth.
Y'all gonna ruin my
Turn your
Tuesday.
thing down.
Hold
on. Doc, turn yours down, Doc. That might have been Doc.
Well, mute Doc.
I just muted Doc. All right, Truth. You can come back up, Truth.
Bring the game show host back up.
I'm muted myself, but I can Truth tell me what culture he identifies with? I'm just curious.
Truth, are you able to pop back on, Truth, and unmute your mic so we can have a real conversation?
Truth don't want to have a real conversation. Bring the game show host.
I think Doc. Doc, I think that's yours, Doc.
This is bizarre. What up, lunatic? What's good?
Let me just say this, since we have the time, real quick, and then I'll just leave and I'll continue watching from YouTube. Black people paved the way. Listen to me. Black people paved the way for every other ethnicity and race to have civil rights. Period. I'm out.
Thank you, lunatic. Thank you. I mean, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I mean, it's one of those things.
I would like to know the culture that the Truth identifies with, because that will, some of the things that he said, I want to know the culture that you identify with.
Now we wait for the Carmelo
verdict. Yeah, I think they're doing closing arguments in the Carmelo Anthony case. But back to Truth and some of the stuff he was saying, I think you need to break that down and unpack a lot of what he was saying to have responses, because some of the stuff I just like, wait a minute, that's not true.
The first fact is that you want to go to the kid had a gun. We saw the video. They checked him. They didn't find a bottle of water. Then he walked out. Whether he had a bottle of water or not, he grabbed a gun to go chase somebody down because of a bottle of water. And then they ran over 130 yards to chase down somebody who he had proven he didn't have a bottle of water. But then on second thought, they were like, he did. So they chased him down 130 yards. And before they chased him, they grabbed the gun. They chased him down and they murdered him. That's what happened.
So him having a gun on him that wasn't used in the act of a crime has nothing to do with it, which they didn't know anything about until after. So I think that's what he's trying to say. Well, why did he have a gun on? Why do I have a gun on me all the time?
But this is the whether he had a gun.
1 second. Excuse me. 1 second.
Okay. No, wait. You're gonna stop with the fucking excuse me and let me talk now, because you've already talked.
Hold on. I went away.
No, I got it. But excuse me. Now we're gonna talk. Okay. Now we're gonna talk.
Bro,
well,
let me tell you something.
You've come on the show and we've let you talk, and all you keep telling us to do is chill. Now you chill so we can have a dialogue. You have an owner who checked the young man in the store, and then he allowed him to leave. The young man didn't run out the store. He walked out the store. The owner no. How is it wrong? We saw what happened.
That's not what happened. I saw the video as well. They suspected. Hold on. He walked into the store.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
You didn't even review the case. This is retardation.
You're not a lawyer.
You did not. How do you know that? You did not even review. This is what I'm saying.
This is the problem. You want to talk. You want to talk.
No, I'm saying you do realize all this stuff was on video, right?
Listen, you want to talk. This is what we're not going to do. You don't come on this show and bully any fucking body ever in your life. So understand, you're not going to tell me what I saw. You're not going to tell me what I saw in a video that I saw 100 times. The young man walked
out of the store. Whether they thought he took a bottle of water or not, they grabbed a gun to chase somebody over a bottle of water and then murdered him over a bottle of water. So all your little fake jargon that you want to spit out, I don't care about. I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about you and your opinion. You don't ever have to watch the show again. They murdered a teenager for a bottle of water. Okay? And the cowards couldn't even chase a teenager. They couldn't even chase a teenager without grabbing a gun. Those are the cowards that we're talking about. A grown man and his son chased a teenager, and before they ran out, the cowards had to grab a gun. Because those are the bitches that they are. So all the other stuff you want to tell me about, I don't care. So call me retarded. Call me irrational. Also call me the person who runs this fucking show.
Could this be a bot?
Yo, it's not a bot. It's not a bot.
Where you from? Where you from?
Look,
Where you
I'm from New York. And that doesn't matter.
New York.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Serious.
This is the problem. But no, this is the problem. No, let me speak. This is the problem. The video showed, excuse me, the video showed he walked into the store, he had a backpack, and the policy of that store is you leave your backpack up front. He did that. They were watching him. They suspected him of taking water. He had a gun in on him, an illegal gun. That'll be important later. Excuse me, 1 second. That'll be important later. They confronted him about the water. He denied it. He took off. The father took off. The son took off chasing after him. They chased after him, chasing after somebody.
Let's stop right there. Stop
It's
right
not
there.
illegal.
Stop. No. Stop right there. The young man did not run. The one man walked out. After he walked out, the cowards, instead of going by themselves and walking out, grabbed the gun to go chase him over a bottle of water. Somebody is dead over
This
a
is how I
bottle.
know you're stupid.
No, this
That
is how I
gun
know
is
you.
legal.
That gun is legal.
Do you understand? Do you understand that they chased a teenager with a gun because they're cowards? It was a bottle of water. We can agree that somebody is dead over a bottle of water. I'm going to repeat one more time for your unintelligent ass. People shouldn't die over a bottle of water.
We can all
no one.
The problem is the
problem is you don't value life. You don't value life because you, my friend, wouldn't want somebody dead in your family over a bottle of water. My problem with you is that you are cool with trying to use your legal nonsense to try and justify chasing a young man that did not run out of your.
You can hear the mental retardation.
This young man did not.
I'm not trying to justify anything.
This young
I'm
man
not saying he
did
should have
not.
died.
This young man did
Stop
not.
talking out of your emotion.
This young man did not. Nigga, I'm going to talk out of every emotion I feel like talking with. Okay? Understand, the cowards grabbed a gun to chase somebody who they thought had a bottle of water, and the cowards shot him dead. So I don't want to hear your rationale. I don't care about your rationale. I don't care about your rationale. Take him the fuck out of here, Jay. I don't care about his rationale. He don't run shit in these squares. I don't want to have nothing with him. I don't want to have anything with him.
Doc can't hear.
He's not rational. Doc, you can't hear anything, Doc? Hold up. Too much. Duty to retreat. We let everybody come up, as y'all know. We put the link out there.
And I'll shut anybody down too. Let's get this really straight. I will shut anybody down too. I will remove anybody from the goddamn StreamYard too. And yes, we only have 1,717 subscribers, and I don't care. But let me tell you what you're not going to do is try and bully somebody up in here and think you're going to take my niceness and this safe space for weakness.
Yeah, the retarded comments is extra retardation. And But yeah, if you can't have a logical conversation and say, hey, the gun had nothing to do with anything, nothing. They didn't know about the gun until they chased him down after the fact, which is that's very true.
Yeah, that's why I said that they didn't know that when they walked out the store.
Can you hear us, Doc?
Yeah, now I can. It went in and out one time. Whenever you cut.
Perfect.
Did you catch anything that the guy named The Truth was saying?
Yeah, defunct Colorado. I heard him.
Well, can you share some thoughts, I guess, from your perspective of what he was saying? I guess the rebuttal, because I guess he didn't want to have a back. He's still in the green room, but he doesn't want to have a back and forth.
You can let him talk. I'll talk after he talks. I don't care.
But we ain't got to talk at all. We heard what he's gonna repeat over and over again.
Oh, well, I've been under the impression for some time now, especially after the most recent election. I don't know if it's beneficial for African descendant people to engage in conversations regarding race with people who are not part of the community. I don't know how beneficial it is. There's so often bad faith arguments. There's a lack of historical context and perspective and understanding about everything from vocabulary to legality and legal precedents. It's just not a worthwhile endeavor to talk to people who don't know what they're talking about. I think it was John Henry Clark, the master teacher. Well, I don't think I know. He said, I only debate with my equals. All others I teach. And if you want to sit down and learn something, that's one thing. But if I'm not going to go and talk to people who don't even know how to use words and don't even know how to identify the reality of the difference between running and walking, like, there's nothing to discuss at that point. But I do think for my people, be motivated. When you hear these people talking, that's what happened with this whole boycott, right? This whole boycott came because that dude got online and said something similar. Y'all ain't gonna boycott and y'all need us. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting my people know. And we have other beauty shops that are black owned and other nail shops that are black owned. I see a lot of them getting a lot of attention right now. There's been shifts before. There was something called the Montgomery bus boycott that changed the nation forever. 300 days changed American politics forever, despite what's going on now for them trying to retract. No, I'm telling you, all it takes is for somebody to cross a boundary that they thought was, unable to be crossed. They thought there was no non-negotiables and no breaking point, and then they found it. But by the time you find it, it's too late. Just like when Dr. King got killed. They didn't think over 130 cities was going to burn. They had no idea. These same people that are getting drunk and watching blaxploitation and marching and singing, they're not going to burn everything down. Okay, keep it going. You did it with Kamala. You did it with Latasha Harlings when she got killed by the Korean store owner with the damn juice around Rodney King, and he didn't understand it was a cumulative effect when the riots popped off in '92. Keep playing. I'm talking about Stono Rebellion. I'm talking about Amistad. Keep playing. Harper's Ferry, Johnson. Keep playing with black people. And I think it was Langston Hughes that talked about how we smile and we grin and all this. But to paraphrase, be careful for the day that we not smiling no more and we start retaliating. Langston Hughes talked about that. Be careful, because y'all know y'all can't fight like us. And there's something about getting punched in the face that nobody wants to acknowledge. Once you get punched in the face, nothing else matters. Word to Mike Tyson. People talk about their martial arts. People talk about their guns. People talk about biological warfare. If I punch you in the face, I can knock you out cold while you're still on your damn feet. That's why there's so much emphasis on scaring people. That's why when this whole Trump thing was starting off a year and a half ago, I got on this show all the time and said, I don't give a damn about what they're saying. They're trying to scare people. And they need us to be scared in order to achieve what they're trying to achieve. And now we see no ballroom. Now we see no war. Now we see no support. Now, yes, if people just stand up and say, you are an emperor with no clothes on. Now you've fallen asleep at the Knicks game, making these restaurant owners and bar owners lose the biggest payday they could have gotten 50 damn years. You're keeping people stuck in traffic. They're waiting their whole lives to celebrate. You're canceling block parties. I say pray for the president if the Knicks lose this series. If the Knicks lose, and this is the marked shift, pray for the president. The next suspect will be black. You can play with a lot of things. You can play with gerrymandering. You have a better chance of destroying the Voting Rights Act than you do of destroying the Knicks fans' chances of winning a championship. But you don't know our people. You don't know what matters. You don't know what sets people off. I know not to step on nobody's shoes. I know that's more important. I'm not saying it should be, but I know where I'm at when I'm there. And right now, the fervor, the mob mentality, the energy around the possibility of the Knicks winning, and you came and made it about you and then fell asleep and left early? That's the
Truth,
type
put
of
your
thing that
comments
lets
on
people know,
YouTube. Truth.
it's like
Stop
that.
in the private chat. Put it
It's
on
up
YouTube.
like that.
Yeah.
And we already mad that y'all still killing our kids. We already mad that y'all didn't listen to us tell you who to vote for. We already mad. It's called a straw that breaks the camel's back. It don't got to be heavy. It just got to be the last one at the right time. And I predict if the Knicks don't win and people in any way relate this to what happened last night, pray for the country, because somebody gonna feel that pain. And
He's
then
in the
people like
private
dude that
chat
just talk,
saying
that think
chasing
they could
people.
bully and misconstrue. And I say
Chasing
all we
people
need to do
isn't
is use it
illegal.
as fuel.
He said chasing people is
Yes,
not
it is.
illegal.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Especially as a private person. It can be menacing and intimidating. It can be, yes. You just Google it. Google right now. Somebody Google right now. Could chasing or is chasing illegal? It can say yes. It'll show all you the different possibilities of, you can't just run behind people.
But Lady
You
Q
really
said,
think I can
if
just
you in
jump
fear,
out my
why
car
would
right
you
now and
chase?
start chasing people?
Why are you chasing someone that you're in fear of anyway? So the owner was chasing of you, was scared of him, and you in fear. Why are you chasing somebody that you're scared of?
You know what else isn't illegal? Standing your ground. So if somebody chases you, you can stand your ground. Run up and get done up. I can't wait.
It's the value. It's because it's a black young man. That's the value. All of a sudden, the value of life is now we want to use all these different angles on why it was justified. I will repeat. It was a bottle of water that a young man was killed over. If that young man would have been white, this would have been the most tragic thing in America happening right now. Nobody would care about all your little angles and all your little stipulations. And I read this and I read that. People would say, was it worth it to take a life over a bottle of water? That's all that would have been said.
Truth, are you ready to have a civilized conversation?
No, because the stuff that he wrote in the
these
private
people. This is what I'm saying. If y'all not ready to have a proper intellectual conversation and be intellectual cowards, then I'm not insulting anybody.
Well, first of all, you have to be intellectual in order to have an intellectual conversation, and you're showing your unintelligence right in the group chat, in the private chat. I just saw all of the things that you put in the private chat. I'm not interested in having a conversation with you now.
All right, so we done with him then. I think Mike was saying that anyway. Yeah, I want to have a real conversation, but if he can't, I'm big on having that real dialogue.
You big on having dialogue with somebody that is ignorant as fuck, who doesn't value the life of a young person, who wants to prove a point on why this is justified. I can't have a conversation who's trying to justify a young man being murdered over a bottle of water.
So the listeners cannot see the private chat, Jay Black. But one of the comments he put, he said, illiterate slave buffoon, talking about us. Then he says, this is what happens when you forcefully breed slaves for 55 years. After 1808, you get genetic problems such as mutants, NBA and NFL players, and mentally retarded offspring. I'm sorry, you're unintelligent. And yeah, there's no need to have any further conversation with him, Jay Black. Please don't bring him back up.
My skin is crawling, KT said. Bro, that's Haitians are Trinidadian. The accent sounds so familiar. Get him the F up out of here, K. said. Get this clown out of here.
Yeah, no.
Bullseye, Miss Clark. The camera.
I mean, Mike gives people the benefit of the doubt by opening up the.
He tried to let everybody on and have a real. That's why I thought it was going to be a real conversation.
Yeah,
but
no.
The insults is like, what? Just if you really have facts, if you really want to get your point out there and your voice heard, you should be able to have a dialogue without calling somebody racial names and this and that. And like, if you really want to have a conversation, so he really didn't want to have the conversation.
Well, at the end of the day, this is not his show. So
no, that too. But we love a good debate, and we always say we put everybody up to have that back and forth. But if he's unable and incapable of having a back and forth, I get it.
He's not, but he's not incapable. He wants to spill this hate. And he wants to justify this disgusting act. And he doesn't want any nuance. What he wants is to say what he's saying in the private chat. That's what he wants to get off his chest. He wants his racist views to have a platform to actually spill what he wants to spill, to irritate the fuck and try and antagonize us. And you did a great job, but fuck you. I'm gonna keep it very basic. Fuck you. And fuck the fact that you're from New York, and fuck your opinion, and fuck what you think. Fuck your common racist values. So no, it's not going to be articulated in a nice way, and we're not going to try and figure out how to make you change your thought process. If you saw a video and the young man walks out with a bottle of water and he's chased down by two cowards who grab a gun before they run out because they couldn't handle that young man and they decide to murder him, and you want to find some type of way that's justified, then I don't want you. I'm not going to have this conversation with you.
He didn't start running until they came after him. He didn't take the gun. That's why I said nobody knew nothing about a gun until he was chased down. Where was the threat at? Please play the video. We could. Good morning, Trendsetter. I want to hear what Doc has to say. Yeah, we heard. I'm behind in the comments. Doc, you still there? Can you hear us? Doc, 1 2 1 2. I don't know if Doc can hear us. The truth is more like a lie. The fuck is wrong with him? All right, what is Mr. Nobody, the loser? So you're saying it's illegal?
So it's legal.
Legally
okay to shoot a teenager for stealing a bottle of water nowadays.
Yeah, I think that's what he was. He said he studied the case. Y'all ain't looked at the case. He looked at the case and he saw the video. Same video as we saw. What's his race? He said his race doesn't matter, but he said he's from New York.
I asked what his cultural background was because I didn't, people there. I didn't want to. I need to know what his cultural background was because some of the things that he said, it's not even up to a conversation to be had because he would never understand it coming from a Black person in America.
Okay, I don't normally agree with you, but I agree with you.
Blood pressure up like this.
I know. After this show, I'm going to drink some tea.
I have to reset my mind now before I leave here and walk into my high-paying job and want to take this out when somebody of a certain race says something crazy.
You should have been dropped for calling Mike's name. We call names sometimes, and I don't know. It was like that's why, like, yo, my man, the insults. So you want to make sure he knows that's a problem. So when you still do it afterwards, now you're just being totally disrespectful. Yeah. Like you can talk without calling somebody a name.
The stuff that went on in the private chat, the stuff that he was saying in the private chat, I'm glad that it didn't make the main chat.
Mike, don't argue with a person like this. Okay. Fucking clown. TP called him a clown. Please let Doc speak more. Doc, are you back, Doc? Can you hear us again? The mental retardation, please stop bringing them back. KT said, don't bring this nigga back no more. KT even started texting me. KT so mad. She texting me. She's sitting. All right, Lady Q calling. All right. My sister. All right. I see y'all pissed. Y'all let this man. Maybe that was the goal, Mike. Maybe that was his goal to get. So then you go out and do something crazy and say something crazy.
Hey, let's talk about something mindless. And then we can get out of here. I'm gonna wait to see if Doc can get on here. You wanna hear some conspiracy theories that I have?
Let me hear.
Yo, I've never seen Fat Joe so miserable because he brought DJ Khaled to the game with him and sat on courtside. Yo. That was the oddest body language I've ever seen in my life. When I tell you that was the weirdest thing last night. I don't know what.
So Fat Joe brought Khaled, and
they had $1 million seats on the floor. Mm-hmm. Khaled never got off his phone, and Fat Joe, who is normally the smiley face, is normally the happy, is normally the Nick cheerer. When I tell you, he looked like he was miserable, and it wasn't because of the game, because the game was close. There was something really weird about that dynamic that was going on. And I want to hear what this guy has to say about Khaled.
This music? No. I just watched the end of the next
and
game.
I didn't hear this.
I just want to say to DJ Khaled, get the fuck off your phone. What are you doing? Wait, being serious, what are you doing? Do you know how many people would die for those seats? Do you know how many Knicks fans can't afford to go to the game you went to tonight? And you sit there on your cell phone staring down at it almost the entire time while action is going on, while the Knicks are fighting for their lives, while fans are going crazy. Like, yeah, I didn't love Donald Trump being there, but like, this is a million times more egregious. You are sitting courtside at the biggest, certainly Knick game in, a quarter century, bare minimum, and you're staring at your phone the whole time. I actually think it's a reputation killer. I'm not kidding. I would not look at it in the same way.
And there was so much. It was just weird that Khaled was even there. Khaled is
Miami.
Yeah, all day, all day.
Something weird. Like, I understand he's Palestinian, and people have been ripping him for not speaking about the genocide that was going on and stuff like that. And I almost feel like he was a plant that he was put there. I don't even know. All I know is Joe looked miserable the entire time. I have no factual evidence on anything. I'm just going on my gut.
It's kind of like when your cousin comes to town and you got something important to do, and your mom be like, "But you got to take him with you." And now you can't.
It was weird.
Go to. Because he don't understand the significance of where he at right now.
But you can't say about the money, though. There's a lot of people that got money and do things. Oh, because you would do this with your money, you need to be appreciative. He spent his money. If he wants to Twitter,
I don't think he spent his money. I don't think he bought those tickets.
I think he was sold like +1.
That fool. Yo, they still mad at my man. Oh, Afro Queen said, can it be a new rule, Mike? So if you're going to talk crazy, you have to show your face. Is that a new rule? Like,
yeah, you have to show your face. That'd be good. And another thing, normally Joe has, I guess that's his name, D-Rock. His man is always with him.
Mm-hmm.
It was just weird. We don't care what a hating thither he has to say. I don't know. I forget Joe's man that normally goes with him. His homie. I'm just trying to end the show on something different, man. Facts. The guy wasn't a lawyer and never been to law school.
How you know?
The listeners are going in.
I laugh at people like him. I'm cracking up, Doc. I caught that too.
About.
So
you got to get your mood better. What we got? We got to say something. KT, say something. Flirt with Mike.
I want to say this to you, Mike. That my affinity for children and education. I really think that you should run with this. I think what you did yesterday was amazing and very impactful to the students that you work with. And I think that that's your calling. I think
you might be right.
That can be very fulfilling and very rewarding, giving back. I really think that you tapped in.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll see where this is gonna go. All right.
Jade says she's strictly black businesses, only black nail salons. She even changing her Asian dentist. She gonna find a black dentist. That's good. Let's support us, for us, by us. I like that. Exactly, Doc. Preach 100%. I'm late on all the Langston Hughes warning. Come on, Doc. Folks starting to smack up folks that don't want to be racist in public. I love it. Yeah, everybody racist in public, they getting smacked, and then they want to know why. Damn, these ninjas decoded there.
I don't even know if I should be happy about that. I don't even know. I don't, like I said, I'm in total at this point. I don't even know what is the right thing to do. What is the right? I don't even know how we're being used as pawns. I don't know what the maneuvers are going on. All I know is this is turned into some craziness. So we'll be back tomorrow.
And we're gonna have a fresh start tomorrow. I'm gonna create a new one. We're gonna have a fresh start.
But I don't think it's gonna change me not being able to play clips. I think there's something.
We're gonna roll it out.
There's something. The thing is, us doing a show from scratch is if we don't have what we have, and then we can't play clips, it's gonna make it even worse.
We're gonna make the best of tomorrow, whatever may come.
Oh, Carmelo's verdict could be tomorrow too. Carmelo Anthony's verdict.
The best of it.
Yeah, we should have his verdict.
Honestly, I don't think we should just jump until we know. I mean, we're gonna have to raise the StreamYard anyway, so it would be smart to raise the StreamYard first and see if that changes anything. And then I'll delete a whole bunch of stuff out of here today. I don't know why I can't play a clip. Like, honestly, I don't know why. And when I tell you this is the most all over the place show we've ever done in the history of all over the place
I like
shows,
it. Hey, but it was entertaining. Good morning. The white boy who got injured at the baseball game is getting more attention than this story. That's what Monty said. Good morning, Monty. Jay Black, he's trash. Stop letting him up. Okay, we dropped him.
Why are you interested in his simple ass calling name? I don't know. So anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna delete some stuff, and I might. If I pop up and go live, don't think I'm gonna be live for a while because I'm gonna try and go live after I delete some stuff and see if I can play clips during the live.
So Doc's in the comments, and he is leaving us with this: Negroes, sweet and docile, meek, humble, and kind. Beware of the day they change their mind. Langston Hughes.
Let me go. I missed a whole bunch of comments. They're right there. That's what Doc.
Yes.
There you go. Sweet and docile, meek, humble, and kind. Beware of the day they change their mind. Langston Hughes. What Mo just read.
Let that sink in. It's just the adage to his commentary earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got Juneteenth coming up. Yeah, we don't celebrate the 4th. All right, Mike. See, Mike is in the funk. KT, you didn't flirt. Where's KT at?
No, we're not going to leave Mike in the funk. This is a moment. Damn StreamYard, damn all of this other stuff. This is a moment.
All right, Lunatic. I'm gonna figure it out, Lunatic, and then we're gonna reach out. I got you.
I can help y'all, but if you don't want my help,
no, here we go. Nobody.
Yeah.
We understand.
Why you got turned into this?
I'm trying to help y'all, mofos.
We do want to help, Lunatic. We do want to help. We do.
We just had a racist white dude try to take over the show and didn't want to have a dialogue. And Mike's trying to get his mojo back. So we're going to figure it out. He needs prayer. No, Mike need a hug, KT. Can you give Mike a hug? You might give Mike a... Go hug, Mike. You might need to go hug a tree. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I need to hug a tree.
Go outside.
Let your bare feet touch the ground. Stay grounded today.
Nobody loves me. Now listen, I'm trying to just help y'all, and y'all don't even want my help.
And maybe I just don't have enough storage on his computer right now. Maybe I don't know. It said I was at.
Jay Black put my comment back up. All right, let me find you, Nikki. I didn't. Nikki, white chocolate. Let's see what Nikki said, Mike.
It wasn't a debate.
How
it
long
was
was that?
Unintelligent coming up here and spewing hate.
I don't even see a comment from Nikki.
I don't know.
I don't even see it, Nick. Okay.
Well, now that I know that you're tapping into the youth, Mike, I might have you back up here in North Jersey side of things for some of my programming that's going to be going on this year that I'm excited about. So
let's make it happen. All right. I know Jay Black not telling Mike
to hug a tree, yeah, because that's what Mike said works. He said it works. So.
Listen, you told us before that was the amazing experience hugging a tree. So maybe you need to go hug an oak tree, more importantly.
The oak tree. All right, y'all. We out. We are you're in a dual assess mode. Use the 3-dot menu to customize. No, I'm not doing that. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want to be. Y'all, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I can never be there. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anything, anyone, or any circumstance take it from you. Because no matter what, God got me, God got you, God got us. From Michael Sean, Sexy Mode, Jay Black, Kamari, Dr. Aaron Smith, Armani, C. Chung, Lady Q, Woke Up Inspired. Go to wokeupinspired.com. Make sure you check it out. You got a vision. You can put it on a hoodie. You can put it on a t-shirt. You can put it on an umbrella. You can put it on a horseshoe. You can put it on whatever you want to put it on. And while you're there, there's merchandise that's already set to be sold and shipped. We are gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap